Hello, beautiful beings. Ancients, it's a full moon. I need you to guide my words. What kind of bird is that? Oh my gosh! Holy what? Can you see it? Can you see the eagle? Oh. Yeah, that was a golden eagle. I saw a bald eagle right away yesterday when I was leaving for work. Oh my gosh. He certainly made his presence known for me, didn't he? That's so how I feel. So expansive. So yesterday I was listening throat chakra. Yesterday I was listening to one of my favorite intuitive tarot readers, and I got a message and my nose is itching so bad. That's a good sign though. What was she saying exactly? Oh, right. Okay, so one of her readings had a picture of an eagle on it, and I was so attracted. I was just drawn to it. Those eyes, too, they remind me of somebody's eyes. Anyway, so she was talking about how the eagle, if it makes its presence known to you, like you can't not see it. And when you do see it, it's like it's making its presence known to show me, to give me their medicine. I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop and start recording again. I've already done that many times. It's a full moon and it really amps up the energy. It helps people give birth to themselves. It helps people let go. The energy of the full moon and the new moon and different planetary alignments, but I'm talking about the full moon right now. The energy is so intense, it helps people let go of what they were leaving claw marks in. So she was saying that an eagle it can fly higher than any other bird. And of course, so then it can see the bigger picture. And that's how I feel. I feel like I can see the bigger picture. The nose itching often happens when I start a video. I've learned this from other channelers also. Our noses start itching really, really bad sometimes. And I've asked the ancients, what is that? And they said, it's the effervescence. It's the bubbles, tiny bubbles tickling your nose. So I would normally be cleaning right now, but I kept getting my client on my radar this morning, and I messaged her and I said, are you still expecting me to come clean this morning? And no. She had forgotten to message me last night and tell me that she was hoping I could come next week. And normally that would throw me into fear because I've been pretty slow at work, but there was zero fear with it. Zero goosebumps up on my right arm. And I don't know. I mean, it's just like I've had a major shift. It's yesterday, that's right. When I was at I trust the divine. The divine is my secretary. And Eckhart, Muji, he's the first one I ever heard say that. And people were, what? Well, yes, of course. Of course the divine is my secretary. That's why things get rearranged and happen exactly like they do, because it's divine timing. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And I'm being lived. Like life is coming through this physical animated form. It's animated by life. So the divine is my secretary. And so when it seems like money is being taken away, my brain has gotten incredibly overactive my whole entire life. Well, when I first started worrying about money after I left home. After I got married and left home, I went from incredibly comfortable to poverty. Okay, ancients. So yesterday I was cleaning, and I cleaned for this wonderful couple. all my clients are really wonderful, or else I wouldn't clean for them. I learned that over the years. So he approached me and he said, we're leaving on Thursday for Asia for a month. And yeah, I got goosebumps up on my right arm because I felt fear. And I was just like, oh, really? Wow, that sounds incredible. And then the next words out of his mouth were, you're still going to get to clean. She still wants you to come and clean, and she's going to have a list of things for you to do. So plan on showing up in 2 weeks. I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. Because I'm really slow right now, and so I'm really grateful for the work. And they said, you need to stop saying you're really slow right now. Okay, I will. I'm done saying that. And if it pops into my mind, it's just an old, boring thought. Just an old, boring thought. Just like financial fear. It's old, boring thoughts that just automatically come in, and now they really don't seem to have much oomph to them because I'm not entertaining them anymore because they're just old and boring. No, I'm not falling for the rock in the bush anymore. The thing that gets my attention, that takes me out of myself. I'm just not falling for it anymore. And it takes practice. It's taken a lot of practice. But of course, I always knew it would be worth it. So I went from, a few moments of feeling financial fear, and it actually lingered a little bit after that. Even though I knew I got to go back in 2 weeks, just like normal, the feeling, there was still like the perfume of fear in my energy field. But I said, remove this fear and direct my attention to what you'd have me be. I said the serenity prayer once. Divine, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's all done for me. So it dissipated within about 20 minutes. I was feeling zero residue, fear residue at all. And before I left, I was, the last thing that I was cleaning was the master bedroom and bathroom, and I was making their bed, and they both came in there, and she said, we're going to get in your space for a minute. Earlier, the husband had asked me if I knew anybody that wanted a digital printer. And I thought, well, I do, but I don't have a computer. And he said, and I said, well, 1 or 2 of my daughters has a computer. I'll see if they want it. And then I said, wait a second, maybe I'll keep it for when I get a computer. And he said, there you go. That's a really good idea. And so I said, I like giving my girls stuff though. But I feel like I should keep this printer. And he said, yeah, that's a really good idea. I don't know why he kept saying that was a good idea, but I guess it resonated with him because it was the truth. The truth always resonates with people, even if they don't understand it, or even if they're not ready to go with that yet, it still resonates because it's the truth. And the truth feels like who we are because that's who we are. So they both came into the bedroom, and she said, oh, so I heard that, he gave you the printer, and when we get back from our trip to Asia, we'll go to Vegas to our other house, and I will get you my computer that I just upgraded from, and you can have that to go with your printer. Really? Oh my gosh, I sat down on the edge of their bed. I was just like, really, you guys? What a gift. What a blessing. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's really, they're showing me right now that something that big coming into my experience has everything to do with my foundation, the Mama G Foundation, because I always felt like I would need a computer to do certain things with that. Well, to get my website going. Oh, wow. What a blessing. From financial fear to, getting handed a huge gift and continuing to work. So today when I found out I wasn't working, zero fear at all. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you guys. So yesterday, right when that happened, okay, so right after that happened and I wasn't interacting with him anymore and I was just cleaning, when I had a little bit of fear come up, the ancient said, okay, so Now that you know that you can trust your intuition, what is your intuition telling you about this financial fear that you're feeling? And that one took me a second. I was just like, it's telling me that I don't ever need to worry. And then it's like my whole life. I saw my whole life, I guess, flash before my eyes in a way, but all the way back, I saw it. And not one time did things not work out. And I've always said that. I don't know why I ever worry, because everything always works out, but that's been very logical. It's super logical. And that's good, though. It's really good to always keep grasping for faith. No matter how difficult it is, because all of a sudden, yeah, a mustard seed of faith. I'm not religious, but there are certain sayings that I've heard, certain channeled messages that I've heard that have come from the Bible that absolutely resonate with me. Just a mustard seed of faith is all it takes. Just that little bit of, okay, uncle, okay, I'll do it. I'll believe it. That's the doing in this situation. I will believe that everything's going to be okay. And there's relief in that. But now all of a sudden, I know it. It's went from knowing it and having experiences where it's just like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely miraculous, and feeling it, knowing it, that knowingness feeling, to then all of a sudden, now I feel like I really am outgrowing fear. I was just asking the ancients, can I say I really have outgrown fear? Yes, I can say that. Because the more I say that I have outgrown fear, well, it's done. It's a done deal. Of course, I'm not talking about the fear that I absolutely need if a mountain lion is stalking me in the woods and I pick up on that. Yes, I definitely do need that fear. But anything else that just comes in like a tsunami from my mind because it just got used to being afraid, even though there never was any reason to be afraid, no matter how valid the reason seemed to be that I should be afraid in my life, there's never ever been a reason for it. Because everything always works out. Today I was listening to something, a person on YouTube, and it's some lessons in Stoicism. And he said, what would you do right now if you had no fear? That's the way to everything. That's the way to who we truly are. Well, there's really nothing to add to that. It's the way to our life's purpose. What would you do if you didn't have any fear? My right eye is twitching all the way up to my eyebrow and down to here. Last night I was meditating and I had this pineal gland healing and activation going. It was absolutely incredible what I was feeling in my third eye, because the pineal gland is directly attached to the third eye. I was feeling this tingling, almost buzzing in the left side of my head, on the left side of my head, in the left side, and on the outside. It's hard to explain, but it was so intense. And right here, where my third eye is, almost like this. It was, that got your attention, huh, Doozer? Oh. He was sleeping and woke up, and his hair's all smashed on one side. He looks really cute. Well, show us, I heard somebody say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Doozer, Doozer, Doozer. He's like, I'm not impressed. I was sleeping. Whoops. I thought I almost dropped that. I haven't been to the hot springs for a really long time, but I'm going tomorrow with my oldest daughter, Dothra. My left eye is twitching now. She invited me this morning. Yeah, my left eye is twitching so much right now. All these physical symptoms are so exciting. Another veil has been lifted off of my eyes, and my eyes are adapting to the new level of light flooding through from this way. They just said. Yeah, both of my eyes are twitching right now. I don't know why I'm doing this. Ancients, is there anything else right now? Oh, my hip. Yes, I got my healing book out and I looked up hips because my right hip has been tight for quite a long time now, and it says carries the body in perfect balance. Major movement. And the healing words are hip hip hooray. There is joy in every day. I am balanced and free. Now this right eye is itching really bad. Not the eyeball itself. And it says hip problems. Fear of going forward in major decisions. Nothing to move forward to. Boy, is that a bunch of crap now. I am in perfect balance. I move forward in life with ease and with joy at every age. That is just absolutely perfect. I'm going to write that down today and start saying those healing words. I think that's it for now. Ancients, is that it for now? Moon Mother, I thank you for filling my cup, for squishing the junk that is still piled up. Freedom is how I feel from your grace. Please empty me out for the whole human race. SauceonwithmamaG@gmail.com. Love you so much.